today is about men who are living single, but they don't know. They are married. They will discover this singleness when they lose their jobs. Can you believe that? Do you have a friend? Do you have somebody who has been living like a married person, but immediately as he loses his job, the wife, the friend, the girlfriend jumps off the relationship? Is it true? Have you seen it somewhere? Yes, for me, I've seen it somewhere, and it draws me back. It has not started today. It started years back. Women. Do you go in relationship for money, or you go in relationship for love? There are very many men that were really have fallen culprits. They have fallen victims of this abuse. Ladies, does it mean that if your husband has lost a job, if your best friend has lost a job, if your fiancé has lost a job, is it a reason for him to kick him that time? Or you didn't love him before? This money thing will bring a problem, will bring for you confusion. So, this message goes to you, a lady who is not married, and a lady who is married, but you're going in for this guy because of money. You're breaking men's hearts. Imagine you're just dumping a man because he has lost a job. This is not fair. Good morning, good afternoon. I believe you're doing well. Likewise, here I'm doing well. Wherever you're watching this video, just feel relaxed, sit down and listen. Don't forget to put your mind down. Don't forget to tell us what you think. You might not have experienced it, but have you heard about it? And I believe you're doing something that is interesting too. I told you this is relationship talk. And this topic for today, it's about a question that was sent to me by a gentleman. It was a statement, I believe, but I felt he was asking me, what do I talk about it? What can we talk about it as ladies? And it looks like I'm blaming more men. It looks we've been blaming men, but there's something that is happening these days, this 21st century, these years that we can't explain. So what is the topic of today? The topic of today is about men who are living single, but they don't know. They are married. They will discover this singleness when they lose their jobs. Can you believe that? Okay, let us rephrase it. Most men live single life without knowing until they lose their jobs. So, when this was tossed to me, like some 2 weeks back, I was like, I first pushed it aside. Again, it came back. It rose my eyebrows. It rose my thinking. I'm like, is this happening? Are men living single without knowing until they lose their job? Then it hits them down, and they know that they don't have a man, they don't have a wife, and they've been living like married. They are couples. By the way, some are married, some are cohabiting, some are dating, some are calling themselves fiancé, but they live a life of singleness in private, in silence, without knowing until their jobs are gone. So let's talk about this. What is your mind about this? Is it true? Do you have a friend? Do you have somebody who has been living like a married person, but immediately as he loses his job, the wife, the friend, the girlfriend jumps off the relationship? Is it true? Have you seen it somewhere? Yes, for me, I've seen it somewhere, and it draws me back. It has not started today. It started years back. Women. Do you go in relationship for money, or you go in relationship for love? By the way, it looks like the world does not know about love. Before you do this, have you subscribed to Immaculate Show channels? If you haven't, please go down and subscribe to Immaculate Show. Then we jump in. And for our returning customers, our returning viewers, our returning subscribers, please, thank you very much. We give you a thumbs up. We say thank you for your support. We say, we love you so much. Now let's go back to our topic. You know, most people go in a relationship without intentions. Most people go in a relationship with different intentions entirely. Did you go in a relationship with the intention of you just milking that guy? Or you entered in a relationship with love? Do you, by the way, understand what love is? Because this topic is about men and women, but it applies all sectors. It applies women and women, it applies men to men, relationship. But now the core thing we are looking at is a relationship between a man and a woman, a couple, dating, married with a ring or not married. But ladies, now I'm talking to you ladies. Ladies, and I've called you ladies how many times? If you don't love that guy, don't enter into marriage. Because marriage is something that is sacramental, something beautiful, that you have to go in. It's a do and die. That's what they say. But to me, it's not a do and die. Don't die from the marriage. You man, you young lady. No, don't die from there. Yeah, the Bible doesn't allow divorce, but does it allow death? No, it doesn't. So let's see. If you don't know love, you are the kind of a person right now that you're going to tell me that you're leaving your husband, you're leaving your friend, you're leaving your spouse, you're leaving your whatever you call him because he lost his job. It means you entered in a relationship because of money, not love. I was reading a paper, a research shows that 50 years back, these breakups were there because of sex. People used to enter into relationship because they want to have sex. It's no more. Recently, people enter in marriage, enter in relationship because of money, material things. What is this guy giving me? Even if I don't love me, I'll just go there for this. It's not like that. And this is not on the side of Christine, Immaculate Show and Associates. We preach about love. By the way, love is God. You know, you enter into something when you know, I'm not entering there for this and that, especially financial gains. But it's happening. Let me tell you about the story. Some years back, one of the friend, and is a close friend that I know, was working in United Arab Emirates. And everything he was doing, he was giving money to his family, everything. And you know, when you're working outside the country, of course, when you send money, it will be your wife or your husband that is going to buy the asset, and they're not there, so it will be in that person's name. So this couple, the wife was taking the money and buying assets. It happens to cut the story short. The guy went back. When he went back, something happened and he lost the job. He could not come back to work. I tell you what, friends, the guy was kicked out of the house. The guy was kicked out of everything. He had no rights. He had no assets because they were in a woman's names. It's an example. I know we have very many examples. We have very many survey items. We have very many men that were really have fallen culprits. They have fallen victims of this abuse. Ladies, does it mean that if your husband has lost a job, if your best friend has lost a job, if your fiancé has lost a job, is it a reason for him to kick him that time? Or you didn't love him before? You loved his money. You know, most of the things that are bringing, when someone loses a job, when we ask some different kinds of ladies and different kinds of men, this is what they told us. The first thing they told us, for women, they don't intend to be rough, but men makes them be rough. Why? It brings in, of course, the budget will be low, the income is low, and the budget is constant, So the men feel inferior, and they bring that ego. You woman, you're underlooking me. And the women also bring that chest. I'm the one providing. I'm the one bringing milk on the table. I'm the one bringing fuel. I'm the one bringing this. Everything is on a woman. So the woman becomes, it's too much. And forces a man to have his social life. If you have a nagging woman at home, you're not working and you fall there. By the way, it is hard to look for a job. The hardest thing is looking for a job when you've lost a job. And the hardest thing is coping up with a woman who nags you, who will not understand you. Then it brings a lot of things on top of the woman. On top of the man. Because everything the woman will say, even if she says, let's go here, babe. So what about the money? Even if the woman says, I'll provide. Even if she says, I'll provide, it looks like you're underlooking him. I read a paper, and it was written by Steve Shaw. The women also were saying, since the time my husband, my fiancé, lost a job, one of the things that made them separate was the time when the lady's birthday reached and she was like, babe, we are going to go here. The man says, I don't have money. And we say, when he says, I don't have money, we say, no, money is here. We say, no. And it becomes a fight. At the end of the day, you find it's like the woman is riding me, the woman is driving me, the woman is tending to be very high, which shouldn't be. So what are the things that a woman should do to make his woman, to make her husband, her man, not to feel that way, not to feel that inferior, not to feel selfless, not to feel down? Please, let these men know that we care. Let these men know that we love them, we cherish them. We entered in relationship with love, not entered in the relationship with the intentions of money, intentions of just material gains. No, we entered there. Love enters in veins. You become one. You people, let me tell you, I always tell young girls, I always tell also, ladies who are not yet married, don't make a mistake. You sleep with a man you're not sure you're going to marry. The moment you sleep with that man, you become one. Irrespective of what they tell you, you're not married, you're not engaged, no. You become. So avoid that. And it is very hard to separate you two people. This money thing will bring a problem, will bring for you confusion. So this message goes to you, a lady who is not married, and a lady who is married, but you're going in for this guy because of money. You're breaking men's hearts. Imagine you're just dumping a man because he has lost a job. This is not fair. If you want for money, get the man and run away. Don't go in to settle with him. I don't encourage that. I'm a woman who doesn't depend on men. But if you give it to me, I'll take it. But without strings attached. I don't depend on a man. So is you. Please. Men are living single without knowing. Can you imagine that? And a man, by the way, a man is a king. Is a king in this world. But who is to give him the kingship? It's you, his wife. It's you, his fiancé. Give him the kingship. But you also, men, give yourself kingship. And when you're looking at this woman providing, don't think she's becoming too bossy, she's becoming too hard. No. Let's reduce the rate of dumping men. Men are dumped, guys. Please, continue watching. Subscribe to Immaculate Show. More stories are coming. More. These are life stories. Please forgive me for laughing, but really it is becoming too much. The rate of the rate of how men are being dumped is very, very high, because they lost their jobs. They no longer provide like the way they are providing. They are not financial buoyant like before. That's how it is happening. This has been Crystal Immaculate Show. The hashtag is travel with me and in love with a Nigerian man. Please subscribe to our channel. If you want also to be on this show, please let us know. It is very beautiful. The objective and the aim and goals of this show is to bring the voiceless to have voice, is to tackle that problem that people are putting under their carpets. It has been nice seeing you, talking to you. See you next time.